Alright, this is my first episode of the Let's Play of Gran Turismo 4. I'm assuming our goal here is probably going to be 100% the game. And, yeah, if you guys have played this game before, I really suggest that you get a PS2 and, or just a PCSX2 emulator like I'm playing it on and play it. Because it is a really good game, and in my opinion, the best Gran Turismo game in the series. So, generally, what the first thing you do is, since I've only got 10,000 credits, the first thing I always do is check out what the showrooms have to offer for me. And they usually have some pretty good things. Let's see. There's a bunch of good cars in here if you look. Sylvia K's decent, but it's real heavy. I think that's a good car. Arena. I don't want that either. Hey, this looks like something I would want. I'm not gonna hold back on this Sunday Cup either. I'm gonna kick all. Shoot. It is gonna take up all my credits though. Oh, that would be something. Man, the game is just rubbing it in my face. I can't get it. It's just a little too expensive. It's a little too expensive. I could get this Skyline GTS. This might be a good idea. Is it four? Yeah, it's four-wheel drive. No, actually, no, it's not. It's a front-engine, rear-wheel drive. Well, I guess let's check out used showroom 1. See what they have. Immediately, this catches my eye. RX-7s are always a good starting car in this game, but I feel like they're a little too much overplayed. It's alright. I don't think I'll get the RX-7. This would be real nice. 2.5 L6 dual overhead cam. Very heavy though. Very heavy. So the power is kind of eh. We have a Celica GTR. It's like we're taking after Nissan here, are we? Don't want that either. Now this game keeps on rubbing it in my face that I can't buy this. Then you've got these cars right here, which are quite expensive and frankly useless. I don't see why anyone would drive a Honda Beat, except for proprietary courses where it might be required. Oh no, this catches my eye immediately as well. This is a great candidate. A Civic? Who wants to drive a Civic in GT4 though? Let's see, there's another RX-7. There's a Sylvia case with an aero kit, I think. There's not much of an aero kit, but looks like they just popped a spoiler on there and call it an aero kit, really. Now that would be nice, but it's out of my price range completely. Mitsubishi Eclipse GT. That looks fucking cool. But I mean, way too expensive. Well, I've already seen what I want there. Sure, 2 now. Wow, Civic Type R uses up almost all of your credits. This would be the decent type of Civic to maybe drive, but everybody would think you were a racer anyways. Well, this is a little too expensive for a car from 1997, which isn't particularly great. I think that no, Korean is not better than this. You got the Daihatsus, which are all, frankly, utterly useless. Miata. These are nice cars. Fairly lightweight, kind of. Still a little bit on the heavy side for what the horsepower is. Oh yeah, and another thing, in case you guys didn't know, the power that is displayed here, for example, I'll use this Lexus. See, it says 276 right here, and then when you go to buy it, it says 249. Well, that's because, yeah, when you get these used cars, you kind of have to do an oil change. Otherwise, it'll stay at that 249 that you saw. Sprinter Truino. Always like these. They were not that bad. I had an old GT11 when I played this game last. Did somebody really name a car after a musical note? A G-sharp. Large G-sharp. How about that? And then there's this insanely expensive 99 GTR. At least, ooh, that looks sick. That's got like the R34 lights and everything. I've seen what I don't see there. I'm thinking the historic showroom is probably where I'm going to pick up my first vehicle from. I said I wasn't going to get the RX-7, but it's starting to seem like a decent deal. I don't want the MR2, because this thing can get a little squirrely. Looks cool, though. Very good in real life. There's so many options, I don't know what to choose. You could go with this Nissan Skyline and get front engine rear. You can get that done. Races. Okay, I think it's going to boil down to either Skyline GTS or probably Mitsubishi Galant and the RX-7. I have a little bit of money left, but you know what? I think the Skyline GTS might just be a great deal. I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna get this GTS. That's right. Now, light blue metallic, R32. A little bit off from the famous number, but it's an 89, so it's pretty much bordering on the edge of how new these cars can be in the historic, because they only go up to 90s in the historic. I wonder what kind of tunes I can get right now. Look at the tune shop. I could actually buy an exhaust kit and it would increase my horsepower a little. I need to do that oil change still. I can put that on there. It's always a good idea to put racing chips in the cars. Nitrous if you can. Look at these pretty vehicles. It'll be a while before I'm able to come here and buy something, if I ever want to. That is. Changed in this, baby. I like the wheels, so I'm not going to change them, and the aero, quite frankly, looks good by what it is right now, so, see, the quality of that wheel is so dark and just dirty. Now put the new oil in, from the bottom of the car, brand new, bright yellow oil. Money I've got right now. Oh, no, don't want to do that. I guess we'll have time to do some of the Sunday Cup here. we're gonna do it in my Skyline. Now, I'm not the best at driving, but I can definitely win with this car. I'm gonna try not to V-spec if I can. Only on like the 24-hour Nürburgring and stuff like that. Because honestly, A-spec's that. Like, seriously. I don't think anybody has ever A-spec'd. Well, I take that back. Somebody has, but not a lot of people will. I feel like just the game so look how easy I can overtake these vehicles. So there's something you'll notice a lot of in Gran Turismo 4, and that is rubbing. Cars love to get up close and personal. If this had any real body damage simulation, a lot of my cars would be completely wrecked. And these people, these AI also have no regard for where you are, where you are going to go. They have no regard for that at all. These AI, their one main goal is to pass you. They don't care if they crash and kill you in the process. One thing I was learning about the AI is going from GT3 to GT4. I think they're going to be a lot smarter. Another thing you might notice is sometimes I'll turn really late using wireless gamepad, so sometimes the latency comes on hard and messes me up quite a lot. Gotta apex these corners. Skyline shifts pretty fast, so I'm not too worried about shifting time in races like these. As you can see, I'm absolutely killing everyone at this point anyways, so it doesn't matter. There. I gotta shift first. Well, this is the end of the race. How about that? We won. You'll notice these little graphical glitches sometimes. That's purely because I'm on emulator. I actually had a big issue earlier with trying to get this to run. The game would start the race and I'd have this purple screen with flashing lights and everything, and I looked up on the internet how to fix it, and apparently you have to turn your brightness down to 0, which I guess the brightness just doesn't affect anything in the later version of the game. But yeah, that's how I fixed it. Also not very good at editing, so a lot of this is going to be uncut unless I fail a lot on the racer license tests. I would make you guys watch all that. Another thing to notice about the emulator is that always, you're ready to drive will always be there. No matter what. Quite annoying. But I mean, at least I get to play the game, so. Some people have different preferred camera angles for driving. I have a preference for this one that I'm mating right now here. And that's purely because it doesn't lie to me about where my bumpers are and stuff. I'm better able to see where my bumpers are and how to control the car so I can get to the area that I need to go to. I like this one a lot better as well, also, because it actually shows you, RPM meters and stuff instead of just a rough estimation and not the exact numbers you're looking at. What I mean by that is you don't get a bar, you get like an actual RPM gauge, which is nice. See, I'll show you what I'm talking about. When you switch to this mode, it's just a bar. When you're in this mode, it's an actual RPM gauge. I feel like that's one of my favorite features about driving in this game. And it's... took that a little too fast. Oh, Well, that was not very pleasant. If this was real life, I would have screwed up there. Thinking. Very damaged vehicle, but luckily Gran Turismo 4 is extremely forgiving in the fact that it doesn't have a mechanic for car damage, except for body performance stuff. Another sweet 600 credits. Another thing I like about Gran Turismo 4 are the prize cars. The prize cars that you win are very unique. They're usually concept cars, and either that or extremely elusive vehicles that don't show up often. I find that extremely neat. These types of races I like to get a good launch. Okay, that was not a terribly great launch. Yeah, but as you can see, we're completely flooring the opposition here in the straightaways because of just the pure horsepower that this vehicle has compared to theirs. They have 200 plus horsepower, probably 220 if I remember correctly, and they have probably closer to 100, maybe 80 and 90 or something. Yeah, this is the track where they lose, like they get stomped. Can't blow your engine by shifting down at a very high RPM. Very useful for engine stuff like that. You'll notice a lot of times they'll take these really nice shortcuts to better my ability to win the race. And that's because I am just whatever I have to do to win. If I have to cut, if I see a good opportunity to cut through the grass, I am going to take it. No doubt about it. If it gets me ahead or in first, I'll take it. I know myself pretty well in that corner there. Coming up on the finish of lap 1 here. Turbo's doing most of its work in the low RPMs. I'm starting to lose. It's actually not going up all the way. Well, that's because this is stock turbo. That's not stage 1, so of course it's limited at the waist height. Which is the part of the turbo that controls the amount of PSI that reflects on the turbo. Or I guess for Europeans it would be generally about 1 bar of turbo. I feel like that is most likely enough for 1 bar. In American units, that would be probably somewhere around 14 or 15 PSI. I'm not a wizard. I can't do myself exact calculations off the top of my head. I feel like those are pretty accurate rough estimates of what we be seeing in terms of European versus American regions here. I'm playing the United States version of this game as well. And if any of you guys are wondering how I'm running this game, as I said earlier on in the video, I'm using PCSX2. There's many YouTube videos you can learn how to figure it out. If you want me to do it, drop a comment. But yeah, PCSX2 is a great emulator. Just finished the race there. I'm trying to gauge an idea of how long these videos need to be. I'm thinking maybe 30 minutes for each one. And I don't know what to tell you in terms of upload frequency, because I don't know when I'm going to upload. So basically, whenever I have some free time on my hands, I'm going to upload a video. Whether that be once or twice a week, probably once or twice a week. I have a bunch of at it. I've got some of my jalopy playthroughs, which did not get finished whatsoever. Might even be a private, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I've got a wonderful Undertale, story of Undertale. I did a cover of it. It's wonderful, it's amazing. After you watch this, if part 2 isn't already out, you should probably go check it out. Trust me, it's really good. I've spent a lot of time on it. Yeah. Jesus. Oh yeah, I take advantage of every little aspect of this game that I can take advantage of. See that? Rammed into a car to stop myself from ramming into the wall? Yeah. I'll do that. I take advantage of every little thing I can in this game. I mean, if you guys prefer me not to do that in races a little legitimately, I could do that as well. I can, you know, play the game without executing, basically. Slidey in the back there. Sometimes, one thing I wish I had for the game is a wheel. That'd be nice. My input just lagged a second there. That was not good. But I wish I had a wheel for this game. And multiple other games in my library. It would make me a lot more accurate and precise. My movements would be... Single lag is screwing me up quite a bit. Yeah, but luckily, GT4 doesn't really have any car damage whatsoever, like GT5, which is quite honestly not that great compared to GT4, in my opinion. I mean, to each their own, stuff like that. I win, of course. 7 points. But yeah, Gran Turismo 5 is quite a disappointment for me. And that's mainly because I was never able to play it. And, here's the reason why. I played it on I put the disc on my PS3 and I tried to load up a race, and the disc was in immaculate condition. It was in wonderful condition, and it would just get stuck at near the end of the loading bar. It would get stuck, and I wouldn't be able to get into the game. Last race of the Gran Turismo 4 Sunday Cup as well, which is nice. But it would get stuck every time I started to try to load it, so yeah, that really sucks. I never got to experience GT5 fully. I tried multiple different discs, and I'm pretty sure it might have just been corrupted data on the PS3, but I never really got around to fixing it, and as a result, I now don't know what the game really plays like. I played a little bit of the arcade mode, because that's one thing that could work. But other than that, yeah, nothing really. I have not really played much of the GT. I remember getting a free Toyota AE86, but not the only one. See this? Those are the kind of little exploits and stuff I'm talking about. Instantly boost your position. Might I shift too much there? Surprisingly, I didn't smack into the wall when I did that. And this guy up here is way ahead of like everybody else. Yeah, you got RNG in this game sometimes. So you gotta hope that you get bad cars to race against, like ones that are slow comparatively to yours, and hope that they don't. If you do get fast ones, hope they don't put them at the front, because it makes it a lot harder. See, if I was racing with a car that's meant to take this circuit, like all-wheel drive right there, but if I was racing in a car that was in for the Sunday Cup, I would have totally had a hard time passing that guy if I was underpowered, relying basically on skill instead of horsepower, which I'm doing right now. I'm relying on my horsepower. Later, I will be able to do this a lot because cars will become more powerful and they will outrun mine. And I'll have to start relying a lot more on skill. I've had a lot of trouble with license tests in the past. I'm not going to get all gold on them. I'm going to try to get silver when I can, probably. But I think that getting gold is probably out of reach. On all of them, at least. We might get gold on a couple of them. But on all of them, like I said, I want to get at least a boss. Probably. And if I can't beat one, if I keep on trying and I only get a bronze, then I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna try to. I wanna get gold on every single race so I can, you know, like races like these. I want to get gold on all of them so I can, you know, win all the prizes and stuff like that. And that will also make it so you guys get to see everything that this game has in store for me. And with that, we're finished with the Sunday Cup. As your prize card, we got the Auto Bianchi A112 Abarth 1979. Might use that for the lightweight K-Car Cup. Right there. I think it fits the parameters. Let's go and check out what we won here. 71 horsepower. Not terrible. How much does it weigh? 700 kilograms. And it definitely makes the, you know, dimensions requirements for the K-Car Cup. I might use this with some moderate upgrades because it's very underpowered for the K-Car Cup, in my opinion. Well, that's a little nice touch right there. Yeah, but now I can maybe afford some upgrades for my Skyline, and I think next time we're probably going to try the FR challenge, and possibly after that, the lightweight K-Car Cup. I'm definitely going to do this, but for now we're going to try to get all the ones that don't require a license test, so that we can hold off on the B, because that's going to take a long video. It's going to require some editing. But anyways, on that note, I'm going to end this episode of Gran Turismo 4 Let's Play Episode 1. I'm going to end that episode right here, after I save my game, of course. Don't want to lose any of the wonderful progress we've made today. And, yeah, on that note, I think I'm going to head out and have a good day.